Hello everyone and welcome to this amazing video. Today I'm gonna be spotlighting one of my favorite decks, the Shockadin. This is an aggro paladin deck that is something entirely different than your usual control paladin. This is rushing your opponent down with awesome combos that only paladins have at their disposal, that are not so dirty like hunter combos. So let's take a look what's so special about this deck and what makes it so damn good. You play some unusual cards like Argent Squire and Blessing of Might. These two cards together will wreck your opponent so hard, and almost every game you can use this one. It's just so much value out of your Argent Squire and your Blessing of Might. The only class it doesn't work so well on is with Mage, but you can still slow the turns down if you just let him Fire Blast a million times. Most of the times against control, this deck almost always wins. You have a lot of stuff in this deck, but one of my favorite things to do by far has to be the Knife Juggler Mustard for Battle combo. Hell, this is so much fun, and most of the time they just rage quit because they have no way of dealing with this deck. At least in my games they rage quit a lot. You also have some of those 4-cost cards that are a few of the best 4-cost cards in the game. The True Silver Champion, Consecration, and of course Hammer of Wrath. These cards are so helpful in so many ways and make up for the lack of mid-game cards. If you were wondering how good the card draw for this deck is, I can tell you, stealing 9 cards from a rogue sprint deck feels amazing. Overall you can do pretty well against other aggro decks. For example, in my gameplay video, I was matched up against the Mech Mage and it looked like a tough battle, but in the end I made it quite easily. I can outlast opponents quite easily because mech decks have these things called spare parts, which counts as cards. Divine Favor gets so much value out of those because most of the spare parts need a specific time to play them and they keep them in hand. Overall, the maker of this deck made it to legend with this deck. A few others made it as well. This deck is a non-meta deck, but it's surely fun and it works. So this is a deck I was always hyped about, because Paladin is my favorite class and I love original and fun decks for it. If you did well with this deck, please let us know in the comments section, and if you like the spotlight, be sure to leave a like behind. If you want to see more, subscribe to stay updated about my videos, and as always, see you guys next time. Peace. Entirely new and different waiting for you. You can fly seamlessly from the surface of a planet to another star. Where you go or how fast you Annoyotron, mad scientist for the early mirror entity is really great, can get you some amazing tempo.